Millie Bright was only 8 days old when she was diagnosed with pneumonia, and what followed over the next decade and a half got even more serious. There was a point when the Yorkshire girl, who loved football and horse riding, was in and out of hospital every other day as a result of terrible asthma and a whooping cough which did not subside until after her 14th birthday. At first glance, it would not seem like the sort of childhood which would produce an elite athlete, but Bright has emerged as one of the country's finest footballers after swapping the Dales for London to join Chelsea in 2015. Now the defender, one of 5 Chelsea stars to have been nominated for the PFA Player of the Year, is hoping to help the Blues to their first ever Champions League final by finally beating Wolfsburg at the third time of asking in today's last 4 clash at Kingsmeadow. Maybe it has something to do with her childhood, but the 24-year-old believes she is at her best when faced with a battle. It was really quite bad, Bright says, looking back on her health problems. Eventually I had a steroid machine at home to help me, but before I was old enough for that I had to get an ambulance whenever I was having an attack in the night. That would happen several times a week. Getting older, my asthma has settled down a little bit now, but back then I just had to decide whether I would let it stop me playing or not. I managed it well. My mum is experienced in it as well, so she helped me through it. My mum has got it, my dad too. My nan had emphysema, she died from that, and my dad's got it now. Breathing conditions run in the family, so we do understand it, so it was one of those things that I was not going to let interfere with what I'm doing. Bright is expected to start at Kingsmeadow on Sunday when Chelsea take part in their first ever Champions League semi-final, but must face the German heavyweights who have eliminated them for the last 2 years running. But the Killemarsh-born defender, who joined the club from Doncaster Rovers Bells in 2015, believes Chelsea's new home will make it third time lucky. She said, "Before we've played at Stamford Bridge against Wolfsburg and been knocked out, but we've got the fans behind us at Kingsmeadow and that's where we are settled. I think it will bring about a completely different performance from us. We're top of the WSL, and although the Champions League is another level completely, I feel like everyone has stepped up to the challenge. We're up for it, and it's our time to put the scoreline right. It's to be won over 2 legs, and I think it's time that we put our stamp on the game. Everyone is revved up and ready to go."